we're gonna make a video. It's a tag one. You said when it's just like Disney questions and stuff, so
yeah.
So we're gonna do that, talk about those ourselves through Disney. These are Anya's ears, she made them herself. So
Ourselves.
she made them ourselves. And maybe we'll talk about those. Anyway, so stay tuned. Some Disney info about us coming right up. Hello!
And welcome to
The family
Bob and Enya. Nailed it.
No.
Still not used to doing that. Will I ever be? Who knows?
Who knows?
I'm always gonna laugh. Anyways.
Anyway.
We thought it would be a little bit fun to answer some Disney questions today.
Yep.
So I found a couple of Disney tags. One is a Disney Parks tag, courtesy of Adam Hatton and Gary C.
Mm-hmm.
And then another one which is a Disney Parks Would You Rather, which I saw on So Helena and Martyn, but I think quite a few other channels have done it. So I can't say where exactly it came from, but it looked like fun, the questions looked like fun.
Okay.
And yeah, I like all things Disney parks.
I've got no idea what's coming up because you planned this and I was just doing some other stuff. So I've just turned up, really. Sorry, I'm playing with a cat.
I mean, you might as well show him, because people have asked about Sky. So
This is Sky.
this is Sky.
Say hello, Sky.
Sky is camera shy, does not want to look at the camera.
It's okay.
Maybe we can try and get some better footage of him close up.
Yeah, you know he just sleeps.
Yeah, he likes to sleep. He's an old man. He's 18?
18.
Yeah. So we've been looking after him for the last little while.
Oh no, he's getting cut.
Oh no, 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 no.
Okay, we're good.
And he's destroyed your t-shirt.
He's discovered he has claws, so. Oh no, his eyes are all over me.
He is a brachycephalic breed, so he has a lot of eye problems that I have to clean his eyes pretty much every other day.
Yeah.
But we get a bit gunky, as your t-shirt is now showing. But he wandered up here, he wanted to come and hang out with us.
Yeah, he wanted to be in the video this time. He said, last time he tried to be in, but he was behind the camera. This time, in front of the camera.
That's it.
So, there you go, this guy. He's leaving next Friday.
He is, he's going to be leaving. It's been nice having him, but we have some pretty epic plans coming up.
We do.
So we can't be looking after a cat,
no.
I'm afraid.
So Anya has the questions here, and I'm just going to roll with it, I guess.
And just try and answer some.
Just try and answer them best I can.
Exactly.
And it's about Disney parks.
Yes,
Okay.
Disney parks and kind of Disney experience, but yeah, Disney parks mostly. Also, I could not be bothered to write them all out. So I've just screenshot them all on my phone. So I apologise that I would be looking down at my phone to read them out.
I'm pretty sure that's what most people do. Get a Sky climbing on me. Here he is, you can see on the bottom of the camera.
So,
Wow.
the...
Claws. Alright, go.
Okay, so, first question. This is coming from the Would You Rather with So Helena and Martyn. And it's, would you rather have a free dining plan of your choice or a free Plaid, aka a VIP tour guide to skip the lines on your trip?
Deluxe dining plan. Oh, how long is the, I don't know they're called Plaids, but was that for the VIP tour, would that be for the whole thing or one day?
I mean, it just says to have one for a VIP tour. VIP tours are usually only a day long.
Yeah, exactly.
At most, but that's because they're so unbelievably expensive.
Yeah, if you could have it for the whole day, the whole trip, I would pick that. But otherwise, I'd pick food, because then you just get a dining plan of your choice. You'd obviously pick the deluxe one when you, and then you would just go to all the good food places. So I'd obviously pick that.
I mean, yeah, it's difficult. If it's a case of only for a day, then I would probably be the same as you and do the Disney dining plan.
Guess that's how much it costs, doesn't it? It's like if the deluxe dining plan's expensive, but it probably is actually less than the cost of a tour guide. So if you wanted it, you would just pay. But
yeah, I don't know.
But I'd rather have food than skip lines.
I mean, yeah, it's a difficult one.
Yeah.
But I am all about food. I mean, it would be good to skip lines, but we've both been to Walt Disney World quite a lot.
It depends though on what the tour is, right? Because
if you're on a VIP tour, it's going to be more so that you're going to be skipping rides. That's usually what the VIP tours are.
Right.
Because if
it was backstage, utility doors, history around everything, like walking tour of the park with all the history, then I'd pick that. You
would be going backstage.
Yeah.
But it would be backstage to get to the different things. They might tell you a little bit, but that wouldn't be their complete purpose. Because the VIP tour is usually like that you just go, I want to get on this ride, I want to get on that ride. And they'll bring you here, there and everywhere to make that happen.
Yeah.
So, don't know.
I'm going to pick food.
I'm going to pick food too.
Good. We're in agreement.
I mean, yeah, that's basically where all of our money is going to be going. When we go to Walt Disney World anyway. Yeah. And then that's also the joys of the Disney cruise being all inclusive.
I'm so excited for all that.
I got all of our excursions booked this week.
Maybe we should do a separate video on that because previous videos talking about the cruise and what our plans are for September, and this video is meant to be about the would you rather stuff.
This is true.
Let's do another one talking about excursions.
But I get excited.
Tune in for that next week.
Okay, so question number 2. Would you rather win a free 2-day trip to a Disney park of your choice where you can ride anything, or win a free 5-day trip to a Disney park of your choice but can't ride any rides, only enjoy transportation, railroad, monorail, main street vehicles, skyline, etc., and food/drinks?
Now this depends on what parks you're going to, doesn't it? If it was Disney World for 5 days and just going around absorbing things and eating food, that sounds pretty good. If you're going to one of the other parks that I hadn't been to, I'd want to ride rides.
I mean,
so
I would go, well, first things first, you can go to any Disney park. So I'm going to go for one of them that I've never been to, that I really want to go to and would never kind of think of going to, which is probably like Shanghai or Tokyo Disney.
Well, I'd say the 2-day Shanghai or Tokyo Disney and ride everything.
Yeah.
But the 5-day I do Disneyland and just absorb all of the history and look for all the things.
I guess so. But I think I would rather do Tokyo Disney or Shanghai and just go there for 2 days and be able to ride everything.
Yeah, I think so as well.
I think that's the way to do it, personally.
That's the way.
Okay, so number 3.
Yeah.
Would you rather win a dream trip to Disney World in Florida, Hong Kong and Shanghai, or California, Paris and Tokyo?
Oof. California, Paris and Tokyo.
I'm going to say Hong Kong and Shanghai.
Maybe.
Yeah, I'm going to say
If I could only go to one other Disney park, it would be Disneyland.
I want to go to Disneyland too.
And Tokyo is also meant to be very good. But Hong Kong and Shanghai are the new ones.
I'm taking it as, right? Disneyland. Paris I've already been to.
Yeah.
Disneyland I feel is attainable.
Yes.
It's something that you can do. It's something that you would be able to do by yourself.
So
if you were to win it, courtesy of Disney, they're going to look after you. So they're going to make sure that you can get on everything, you're well looked after, and that you would have a guide, which is what you would need in Shanghai and Hong Kong. So you're taking it differently.
I was thinking if you had the choice of only going to these parks, unlike you're saying if you could win one and still go to the other parks.
Yeah, well, it's like,
okay, if you could
win a dream trip.
If you could win them and still go to all the other parks, then yes, Shanghai and Hong Kong.
I would do Shanghai, Hong Kong.
Yeah, but if it was a choice of, if you could only go to these parks, out of those combinations, I'd go Disneyland in Tokyo.
But it's because you want to go to Disneyland more than anything.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I get that. It is the birthplace of all things Disney, so it's understandable that you'd want to get there.
Yeah.
But I think I like that question. It's good. So that's it. You have to look at it from different perspectives.
You do.
And then it totally changes things. Okie dokies. Number 4. Would you rather have dinner at Blue Bayou in Disneyland with Walt Disney or Bob Iger to ask any questions you've got? So who would you rather chat to? Would you rather chat to Walt Disney or Bob Iger? I know.
What question is that?
I know.
It's a weird question because obviously you would pick Walt Disney.
The thing is that if it was like in present day and you were speaking to Walt Disney would know a lot about the parks.
So?
Whereas Bob Iger would know about all of the things and what's potentially coming up.
Yeah, and I'm more. I care more about the history than the future. So, what's coming up is interesting, but it's not nearly as interesting as how things have been done and why they came that way and what developed. So all the new rides and things like that have all come from something else.
Yeah.
So even when a new ride comes out, the interesting thing is for me is where that has come from and how that technology was invented and first arrived, and almost all of that came from Walt. So.
I think it's interesting because it would be interesting to talk to Bob Iger about what's potentially coming. Also, you could then talk about what's in the parks now. Yeah. Whereas Walt Disney wouldn't know any of that.
That's true, but
so
you could tell him about what was happening in the parks and he would get so excited about it.
Would he? With how things are now? I don't know.
Not right now. Yeah, but also, if you could then be speaking to Walt Disney, then he's come back to life. And
we'll make everything better.
We'll make everything okay.
I mean, I would say Walt Disney anyway, because it's Walt Disney and you want to speak to him. But it is just like, hello, you're Walt Disney.
Yeah. Hi Walt Disney. I like what you've done.
I'm a great admirer of all you've accomplished.
Yep.
But yeah, again, it's kind of like these things that you have to think about. Yeah.
Well, I don't have to think about the answer to that one, but.
Would you rather spend 10 minutes in the Utilidor system at Walt Disney World, or 5 minutes in Walt's apartment and 5 minutes in the inner workings of the Matterhorn at Disneyland?
So the second one is both?
So the second one is 5 minutes in the apartment and in the Matterhorn.
Yeah, pick that.
I think I would pick that too.
Because I've been in the Utilidors.
I have not, but I know it's an option and that you can pay to do it.
Utilidors are really, really cool. Yeah. I don't want to say anymore. They're really cool. But I've been in them, so I'll pick the other ones.
I would probably do the other one because, I mean, I know you can get into Walt's apartment. That is something. But can you get into the Matterhorn? I don't think so.
You can do anything if you pay for it, but I don't know if it's on the normal tour or not.
Yeah, but the Utilidors is much more achievable.
Oh, yeah.
Because you just do the Keys to the Kingdom. Which is not a very expensive tour.
It's not an expensive tour, and it's a very, very good tour.
All I can go by is what you've told me,
and lunch is included, so it brings the price actually down.
There you go. Top tips from Bob.
Yep.
Well, that was an easy, quick one.
Yeah.
Would you rather have Cars Land or Galaxy's Edge be closed during your entire next trip at Disneyland, California?
Cars Land.
You'd rather Cars Land be closed?
Well, it's exactly the same as Disney World, isn't it? The two are almost identical.
They're ever so slightly different, but pretty much the same. But also, you now have the cooler things that are coming to Disneyland, like Fennec Shand and Boba Fett.
Yeah, because
Mando is set to come
They're
soon.
putting all the good characters into Disneyland. Yeah. So as much as Cars Land looks good, I didn't have cars when I was a child, so and I'm not. It's not that I don't like cars. It's just it's not that big a thing, is it, in comparison to Star Wars? So, yeah, Cars Land.
Galaxy's Edge can go. I want Cars Land.
There you go.
I want to see that. I mean, that is the land that completely rebooted. DCA. Like,
it's true. Yeah.
That's what completely changed it. And everyone says when you're in there, they've done such a good job that you don't even know that you are right beside a motorway.
Yeah.
So, I want Cars Land. I want that newness.
Luckily, they were not going to close both.
And I want to see all the neon.
Yeah.
You get to see all the neon lights.
And they decorate all the Oogie Boogie and things, don't they?
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
Cars Land for me. Okie dokies, next one.
Next one.
Would you rather have a starring role on a float of your choice in the Main Street Electrical Parade, or starring role in Fantasmic?
I don't want to be in either.
You're like, that's not for me. You have to pick one of them though. If you're in Fantasmic, you could just be in a very small part of it.
I'm thinking Fantasmic because at least...
You could be on the boat.
You could be on the boat, but what I'm thinking more is that if you were on it, you get to be backstage of it. And you can see all the backstage stuff and how that works.
I was just enjoying my choreo.
If you were on a float, you would also have to be... I have been to where the floats come out though, and where they're stored, and it's really cool. Also because I like that kind of thing. So I have actually seen that, so probably Fantasmic then.
I mean, I love Fantasmic. I cannot wait for Fantasmic to come back.
It's good, but I don't want to be in it. I'm not a performer. I'm a behind stage kind of guy.
I was just thinking of the fact that if you're in Electrical Light Parade, you have to do that whole circuit.
Yeah, I know.
And you have to be on for all of it. If you're in Fantasmic, you only need to do a part of it.
This is true.
But if I'm doing it, I want to be Mickey. I want the Mickey Mouse part. And I either want the bit where you pop out at the top, and it's Sorcerer Mickey, and you're like conducting all the fireworks, or the bit at the end where it's like, some imagination, huh?
That's my 2 bits.
That's it. That's all I want.
The 3 best bits of Fantasmic are Mickey at the start, and then those 2 Mickey bits. The rest of it, to be honest, I can kind of... It's good, but those are the 3 bits I really like. The rest of it is slightly dated and could do with a bit of a revamp. But
which is why it's getting.
Yeah.
I love the Evil Queen of Maleficent bit though.
Yeah.
Evil Queen of Maleficent. I get really... I'm terrible. I'm the person that everyone hates because I chat along to it. I say all the dialogue. I'm that annoying person in the Haunted Mansion in the stretching room. I apologise. I am that person. There
is always at least half of the crowd that do that, so I can't really... It's not just you.
Yeah, but I do that and I'm sorry. Okay. Would you rather time travel to July 17th, 1955 and witness opening day at Disneyland?
That'd be interesting.
Or to July 17th, 2035 to witness the opening of the time capsule? I'm going back.
Yeah, I'm going back.
Definitely. Even with all the issues.
Yeah, but the issues are the interesting bit. That's the whole thing. I mean, that again, that's kind of my thing. I like to see how things work, and I like to be backstage making stuff happen. And so the fact that there were problems, that makes it really interesting. Because how did they figure it out? How did they do that? It's really interesting.
I'm more so going off of how things are currently in the company and how I feel currently about the parks, and I'm slightly scared for where it's going to be.
I don't even know if there'll be parks in 2035. I mean, the way they're going, they might just close them all because it's all as if they're trying to drive customers away.
So I'm not sure I want to know what's going to happen.
No, oh god.
But I would much rather go back. But do I have to dress appropriately for the time? Because otherwise I'm going to...
You would.
I mean, I would love to, but more so than anything, then that means I have to wear heels and I'm going to get caught in the tarmac.
Just sink into the asphalt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if I could go back and be in tennis shoes...
It doesn't stipulate the dress, does it?
No.
I think we get far too into this. Maybe other people just do it and just say one or the other and then move on. We're going to proper detail.
We're going to analyse everything. This is how
we serious.
This is how we plan our trips. This is how we think about Disney.
Yes.
No, I'm going to go back.
I have a fun like this is what we do when we enjoy ourselves on some evenings, and then we talk about stuff and it just goes into just depth and depth and depth. I'm sure there's other people out there like that as well who are out there also analysing things and going into a lot of detail about the answers to questions, but we find it quite interesting. And that's what we do. Okay,
next question. Would you rather Disneyland reopen the Skyway or the People Mover? Not been to Disneyland.
They didn't have a People Mover in Disneyland.
Well, they obviously used to, but they don't anymore. But I'm going to say this.
I'm going to say the Skyway because
the Skyway.
Like the Skyway.
Especially way back when it used to go through the Matterhorn.
Exactly, and
because that would be so cool.
Yeah, and there's a lot of like you can go and see over everything as well. Yeah, which is interesting.
Well, I mean, it took up nearly the whole park, didn't it?
That's why I like the Skyliner because you can see stuff. It's cool.
I've not been on the Skyliner yet.
It's not done anything.
Yeah, apparently I'm just terrible.
You've been to Disney like 300 times and you've not done anything.
I've done things. I've had very enjoyable trips every time.
I'm sure you have, but...
I mean...
What first coming up?
Who didn't meet characters?
Well,
and only had their first
I didn't
interaction with the character back when we went to Disneyland first?
Yeah, that was me.
This year?
Yeah.
I mean, that's the thing that you have to do.
Well...
That has to be done.
Fair enough.
And
I haven't done that before.
And I didn't go on the Skyliner because last time I was there, the Skyliner had not yet opened.
Yeah, that's true.
So...
Skyliner's good.
I'm sure it is. I'm very excited to go on it. But we need to get some ADRs to facilitate that, I think.
Oh yeah, of course.
Okay, this is the last question on the would you rather side.
Yeah.
So, would you rather meet and get photos with every character you would ever want to meet with no wait, or get every trading pin or Mickey ears you have ever wanted?
Characters, because I have no interest in
characters.
I don't understand why anyone would collect pins. I really don't. I don't get it. What's the point?
I used to collect pins.
You're a collector, though. You like to collect things.
I like to collect things.
That's a very
There is
small
more
amount.
up there, and there's more in the corner.
There's more everywhere else.
I used to collect pins. I spent all of my money on pins when I was a kid going to Walt Disney World. And I would have said ears, except for the fact that Disney brand ears are so uncomfortable.
I've worn your ears and I've worn the Disney ears, and you're right, the Disney ears are really uncomfortable. And that's only for like 47 seconds or something, if that.
So I was using these tiki ones that are here to base off where I would place the ears. These are mine. I've made these.
These are Enya's ears, by the way. These are ears made by the Fantasmic Ear Emporium, and they're very, very pretty. If you would like some, let us know.
Hopefully the Etsy shop will be up. I don't know when we're putting up this video, so hopefully by then it will be up and you will be able to purchase them. And if so, I will put a link down in the bio.
Yeah.
But anyway.
It's a description in YouTube. It's bio in Instagram.
Sorry. I'm not up on the lingo. I'm learning.
Hashtag creator.
I'm learning many things.
Hashtag
I'm learning how to make ears too.
Your ears are very good.
And try and somewhat act as a business.
Yeah.
It's difficult. But anyway, so I was using those ears to base off of where to put the actual ears themselves, placement wise. And I would put them on for 2 seconds and I was just instantly going, oh god, these hurt.
Yeah.
And then I would put these on and it's more like I know they're there, but I don't really care.
I wore some of yours for a little while and I forgot I was wearing them, and I hate having things on my head. So, apart from my hat, because I have to or I'll die.
Exactly.
From the sun when you're in the tropics. But
So, back to the original question. I would meet every character because I can make my own ears.
You can.
And also, I don't collect pins anymore. And also, pin trading has kind of gone out the window.
Yeah.
They tried to get rid of it. They got rid of the Vinylmation collecting. My sister and my brother were big into them. Still have a lot of theirs.
I don't know what that is.
So they were like little figurines.
Okay.
And they were like little Mickey Mouses, but they had loads of different designs on them.
Right.
They were quite cool. My brother has one, and it's one of the animation series, and it's got the Hydra on it.
Okay.
So like it's a Mickey Mouse base, but they like extended up his head to make it like really tall to be the Hydra's neck.
Right. It's
quite cool. I think they're cool. But yeah, they got rid of that. They keep decreasing the amount of pins. They're not bringing
why
out
they're
as
getting
many.
rid of pins, because people like them and they make money, and the
Exactly.
amount of tat that they sell. So the camera turned off, and we don't really know why.
No.
Anyway, I don't know why they're getting rid of pins, because they make money.
Exactly. But
anyway, I don't want them.
to finish it off.
Oh yeah, we're still doing
To
this.
finish it off, I want to meet the characters. The characters are fantastic. I'm very tempted to buy an autograph book for this trip coming.
I would meet characters because I have no interest in any merch whatsoever.
I'm really hoping, because they announced the other week or so that they were bringing a lot of the meet and greets back,
Okay.
But they've not given dates for everything.
I'm hoping everything's
So
back in
I'm
September.
really hoping they're all back in September.
Yeah.
Because it is one of my favourite things to do. And as I said, I am thinking about getting an autograph book.
We can do that.
Because that was always a fun thing to have.
Because it's you.
Okay, and that's the end of that one.
It's the end of that chapter.
That's the end of that chapter.
It's my scarf, by the way. If you know what I'm talking about, leave it in the comments down below.
So, I think we're going to maybe leave it at that. I know I had said that there was going to be another tag, but I think we'll do another video.
I think so, because we talked for some time, and
Yeah.
we're probably going to talk for some time on the other questions, so that's going to be a long video. So we'll do 2.
So, hopefully you won't need to wait too long, and then you'll see the next part of it. We're just going to film it straight after this, so we'll look pretty much the same.
Economy of time.
But we will see you real soon, and we will see you in the next one.
Yeah, thanks for watching. See you real soon.
Bye!
Bye. Is that my t-shirt? We'll stand in line to sit. Oh. Sit in these. Yeah, I can't read. I'm trying to read it backwards. It's cool though. The family Bobbinenya!
Build up the mountain! I'm like, is the lighting okay?
I think the line's okay. Here's Sky.
It's like, I do not look at your camera.
Oh no.
I'm still gonna laugh. I'm not used to this whole doing an intro YouTube thing. Oh, we have ring light. Here we go. Show the camera your little face. I'll always look taller because I've got the ears.
Yeah. Alright, that's fair.
But they look great.
The good ears. Okay, ready?
10 quid ring light, courtesy of Ali. Show us what you can do.
We are... I don't know. The line's quite good now.
Yeah, see, I told you.
Anyway. We are doing a tag thing in this video, aren't we? Okay.
Do you want to just go back from the beginning?
Anyway, on with the video.